श्रीगुरुभ्यो नमः हरि ओम ओम मुनित्रयं नमस्कृत्य तदुक्तिः परिभाव्य च वैयाकरणसिद्धान्त कौमुदीयं विरच्यते अ इ उन् ऋल् ऋक् ए ओङ् ऐ औच् हयवरट् ळण् ञमङणनं झमहि घडादश् जवगडादश् खफचटथ चटतौ कपै श ष सर् हल् इति माहेश्वराणि सूत्राणि. So yesterday we were seeing atra anunasikasya purvasya tu va. So he said there is a vikalpa possible because of the next sutra itself. So we are making this va, we are using this va to make it clear that this is how it is. There is no choice here. There is no choice here means there is choice here but not based on that. Next sutra. अनुनासिकात् परो अनुस्वारः अनुनासिकात् परो अनुस्वारः अनुनासिकात् परो अनुस्वारः अनुनासिकात् परो अनुस्वारः अनुनासिकात् पंचमी परः again panchami anuswarah. Anuswara is what we get. Okay, so prathama anunasikam vihaya roho पूर्वस्मात् परो अनुस्वारागमः स्यात्. अनुनासिकं विहाय रोहो पूर्वस्मात्. Other than the anunasika, before the ru, in some other place where there is no anunasika, that is the idea. Paro anuswarat. Paraha, other than the place where the anuswara has taken, anunasika has taken place, meaning anunasika is vikalpa. When the anunasika does not take place, in those places, paraha, in the following place, anuswara agama syat. Anuswara agama takes place. Khravas anurasarjaniha. What does that mean really? Explain that. Anunasikaditi lyab lope panchami. Lyab lopa takes place and that is a fifth case. Okay, anunasikat. Vihaya iti gamyate. Vihaya, we have to understand there is no vihaya word here, but we have to understand the only when you use this vihaya word it will give a complete sense. Purvasya iti anuvartate. Purvasya, that is carried forward from the previous sutra. Panchamyantadaya viparanamyate, and that is transformed into fifth case. Purvatam tu roop prakarana refa apeksha. Purvatam means before. Before means before what? So he says, in the ru prakarana, whatever ru comes before that ru. So the ru is the median. So that is where you refer to say purva and para. Paratvam. Then what is para? After the ru, right? No. He says, paratvam cha rorya purvarnaha tadapekshya. So before the ru, whatever character is, after that, it is not after ru, it is before ru, whatever character exists after that. That is what is the idea here. Okay, so tadaha anunasikam vihayati. Anunasika abhavapakshetyartha. Anunasikam vihaya means leaving anunasika means when the anunasika does not take place, when there is no anunasika because of the previous sutra, because it is a vikalpa sutra, right? Agamatvam parashabda labhyam. Agama, how do you understand? How do you understand it is an agama? So it is based on the para, the word para, because it has to come in between that. So it should be agama. Tatascha sakara dakarasya anunasika bhavapakshe akarat para anuswara agamaha. Therefore, after the sakara dakarasya sanskarta sa, there is this a of the sakara sa. Sa, when sa, it doesn't become the anunasika. You have sa. So sa, sakara plus akara plus is. So there he says, this is refa, visarga, or the rutva. Okay. So there that akara, following that akara, anunasika abhavapakshe akarat paraha. When there is anunasika does not take place for that In that situation, after the anuswara, agama, anuswara comes as an agama. Sar, skarta, like that the rupa is. Atha refasya visarga vidhim smarayati. So that refa becomes visarga. How? There is no surprise here. Kharavasana visarjaniya. That is what the sutra he brings in. Kharavasana or visarjaniya. That sutra we already saw. So he is bringing that sutra, reminding you about that sutra. Visarjaniyasya saha. Next sutra. Visarjaniyasya saha. Visarjaniyasya saha. Visarjaniyasya saha. Visarjaniyasya saha. Sashti prathama. So sixth case, okay. Visarga gets a saha. Visarjaniya is another name for visarga. So visarga gets saha. Sakara. But when? Before or after there should be some character. When? Before what character should exist before, or what character should exist afterwards? That is not said. So he says khari. In the tika he says khari. In the vritti he says khari. Visarjani is also yat. Visarga gets saha, but when khar follows. How do you know khar? Khari cha. From that we carry forward the khar. Etadapavade vashari. We'll come to that later. Kharavasanayo ityatah mandukapluttya khari iti anuvartate. Not khari cha. Kharavasanayo visarjaniya. From that sutra. See. Kharavasanayo visarjaniya. I was saying it in Tamil that khari cha. It's not khari cha. It's Kharavasanayo visarjaniya. From that khari comes. And one portion of it is cut because there is a swarita. And Kharavasanayo or Visarjani is not even close, not in this order. Even in the Sanskrit order, the Ashtadhyaya order, it is not close. And that khar is not used in any previous sutra. So that khar, normally what we saw is va is anuvritti, etc. There from the previous sutra to the next sutra, from some previous sutra, padasya, that adhikara, it comes to all the sutras. That is through the Gomutra Nyaya, right? So we have seen enough sutras to show Gomutra Nyaya, like the pee of the cattle, cow. It just walks and pees. So like that, there is a continuity. Okay. Now this here, the khari is not used in any other sutra in between. So from the Kharavasana Visarjaniya, the khar is jumping to this sutra. This is called as Mandukapluta Nyaya. We have already seen this rule. It's like a toad jumping, a frog jumping, like that. So that is what he says. Mandukapluttya khari iti anuvartate. Through this Mandukapluta Nyaya, this khar jumps from there. How does it jump? Ekadeshe swaritatva pratignyana. Because in one portion there is swarita. Swarita means you can cut a portion of that and take it to another place. Kechittu visarga shravanat khari iti archikam. So some people think just because there is visarga, khar is should be definitely there. Arthat labhyate is archikam. Means there is no other possibility. So we bring in khar. Avasana se tu kharavasanayor avasana. Why don't you bring in avasana? So is avasana se tu na sambandha. Avasana is not associated here. Why? Because that is how the commentators have done. So we don't bring it like that. Tadaha khariti. That is what is it. Khari visarjanise saiti. Visarjanise saiti siddhe sampumkanam iti punarvidhanam vyartham ityatah. So when visarjanise saha itself makes it saha, the visarga into sa, the rutva into sa, rutva into visarga and visarga into sa, then why do you need this sampumkanam so vaktavya? Because that also makes the makara into sakara. Same thing. Makara becomes refa, refa becomes sakara. Refa becomes visarga, visarga becomes sakara. Same thing. So he says, etadapavada iti. It is an apavada for this visarjani saha. Vashari iti pakshike visarge prapte. When vashari, because of vashari, when there is a visarga in a paksha, in optional place, prapte, sampumkanam so vaktavya samskarta. This vartika comes sampumkanam, sampumkan. For this, sakara should be said. That is what he says. Because of that, you have two sakara rupa. Some makara became sakara, refa became visarga, visarga became sakara, sanskarta. So now, because of this, double sakara, sanskarta, like that. Okay. पुनर्विधानं वाशरीति पाक्षिक विसर्ग बाधनार्थम इति वाह. So again we are saying it to negate the vashari visarga of vashari. Okay, sampumkanam iti sampumkan etesham visargasya sakaro vaktavya ityartha. So for sampumkan, for in all these places the visarga should be transformed into sakara. That is what is the idea is. Anena vartikena atra visargasya vityameva sattam iti. So because of this vartika we understand always there should be visarga. Visargasya nityameva sattam iti. Visarga definitely becomes sakara. Sattva is not existence. Here sattva means sakaratva. Okay, visarga should transform into sakaratva. Sa samskarta, that form is explained here. Anunasika pakshe rupam samskarta iti. Anuswara pakshe rupam. So sanskarta anunasika pakshe, sanskarta anuswara pakshe. Ubhetra api dvit sakaram sakaratam eva. In both places it is not misspelled. Double sakara is necessary there. Okay, there is one sakara and another sakara because of this visarjanisasa and another sakara was sampumkanam. So here samo veti samo masya samo va lopam eke iti bhashyam. In bhashya it says samo va lopam eke. Some people or one of the sakaras get one of the sakaras gets lopa in some, etc. At least in some. Okay, at least in some Sanskrit some. For some, that replacement which came as sakara, double sakara is there. So in that one sakara should be lopa. That is what some people say. Or one sakara should be. AK can be according to some people. AK can be because there is va also. So we can say AK means one sakara. Lopasyapi rutta prakanastatvat anuswara anunasikabyam ekasakaram rupadhyam. So since this lopa is also under the topic of rutva, therefore we have one with one with anunasika and one with ananunasika. So two forms. So two forms of one sakara, two forms of two sakara. Okay, that is what is the idea here. Dvisakaram tu uktameva. With two sakaras we have already said. Tatra anachicha iti sakarasya dvitvapakshe trisakarapi rupadvayam. So if you bring in anachicha, achipare yar, anachipare yar dvesaha, yar becomes doubled. So when ach does not follow, sakara is not ach. So if you can bring in triple sakara. So there is one sakara rupa, there is two sakara rupa, there is three sakara rupa, and they are both in anunasika and anunasika. Therefore, three anunasika, three anunasika. Therefore, six forms of one sakara, two sakara, and three sakaras. Okay, this is the base for 108 forms. This is the base. Okay, samovaiti tika. Samomasya suti lopam eke acharyaha icchanti ityartha. Samaha masya, the sama makara, for that what happens when when sut follows, some acharyas, eke acharyaha, some acharyas icchanti, some acharyas accept. Eka shabdo anya padapriyaya. Eka can also mean some other. Okay, eke mukhya. How did you understand? How did you understand this? Anya, some other. Since because eke mukhya anya kevalaha ityamara. Amara kosha says, in Amara kosha Amara Singh says, eke is used in three senses. One is mukhya, important, primary. Okay, second is anya, something else, different. Kevala means only. So in these three senses AK is used. Lopapakshepi anuswara anunasikabyam ekasakaram rupadvayam ityaha. Even if you are going to do lopa, again still anuswara and anunasika, there are two forms. Therefore ekasakaram rupadvayam, there are two forms of ekasakara lopasyapiti. Atra anunasika purvasya tu vaidi roho purvasya iti upalakshanam ruprakarana vidheyasya lopasyapi. So atra anunasikasya purvasya tu va, purvasya kasya purvasya, refasya purvasya. iti. So since it is said refasya purvasya, what happens is even refa lopa purvasya, even if the refa is lopa, even before that, that refa lopa also should be taken as the center, the median. Okay, like refa is taken as the point, reference point. Refa lopa also should be taken as reference point. That is what he says. Iti lopat purvartinah akarasya kadachit anunasika. No. Lopasya anyatha. Otherwise, what happens if you don't accept like that? Rup prakaranae, rup prakarana iti arthakasya atra ityasya vayathyat. So, atra, with that atra we said rup prakarane. We are talking about ru, then atra there is no point in saying ru. Ru, atra means it is not just ru lopa also. That is the idea. Okay. एवं अनुनासिकात् परो अनुस्वारः इत्यत्र रोः पूर्वस्मादित्यपि ततश्च समो मलोपस्य अपि रुप्रकरणस्थतया लोपात् पूर्ववर्तिनः अकारस्य कदाचित् अनुनासिकः. So अनुनासिकात् परो अनुस्वारः, it says parah purvah means it is with reference to the refa. Similarly, samo malopasyapi, in the sum, the makara lopa also is under the rutva prakarana. Therefore, before the lopa, whatever character exists, that becomes anunasika. That is the idea. Tadahu akshay, if it kadachit, it is optional. Therefore, if it doesn't happen, then what happens? Akarat paraha anuswara agamaha. That akara gets anuswara agama. That's the idea. Okay. Iti evam anuswara anunasikabhyam ekasakaram rupadvayam ityartha. Therefore, there is one sakara rupa of anunasika, one sakara rupa of anuswara. Okay. So two anuswara anunasika, one sakara. Anuswara anunasika, two sakara. Anuswara anunasika, three sakara, which we are going to say. Diprakaram tu dvisakaram tu uktam eva iti. We have already established what two sakara form is. Ruttapaksha iti sheshah, meaning in the Rutta Prakarana, in the place where we do Rutva. No, but wait. Lopaksha eva anachicha iti Sutsakarasya dvitvena dvisakara rupadvayasya siddhatva samasoti iti Rutta vidhanam yartam ityataha tatra iti. See, when you do Lopa, what happens is the Sutsakara gets dvitva because of anachicha. Achi, yer, anachi, yer becomes doubled. You don't need samaha suti. So you get anyway this double sakara rupa. So iti samaha suti itself is useless sutra here. Tatra iti. For that he says tatra dvisakara rupayor madhye rutve sati tat sthani sakarasya anachicha iti dutva pakshe trisakaram pi rupadvayam ityartha. So why do you bring in samaha suti is when you bring in samaha suti there is two sakara rupa. Now, in that two sakara rupa, the place where the sakara is doubled, there, when we bring in anachicha, then there is three sakara rupa. If you bring in anachicha already, then there will be only two sakara rupa maximum. Now, we want anachicha later to get three sakara rupa. Why? First apply anachicha. There is another place. So, apply anachicha again. You can get three sakara rupa, right? Why not? So that is what he is asking. Etadartham eva samaha rutva vidhanamiti bhavaha. Skoho iti lopastu na rutvasya asiddhatva. So skoho sanyogadyorante, that is that lopa does not take place because from the vision of skoho sanyogadyorante, this rutva itself does not exist. But wait, why don't you bring in anachicha again? You didn't answer that. I'm going to answer that. He says, Nacha, Lovakshe eva Sutsakarasya anachicha iti dvitve. Prathama sakarasya teneva sutrena punadvittam ditri sakaram api rupadvayam siddhamiti samorutva vidir vyartham eva iti vachi. So samosuti does not have, is not necessary here. Why? First I apply anachicha, and now after seeing the same situation I am applying anachicha again. So I get see one sakara, anachicha double sakara, anachicha triple sakara. You have three sakara rupa also with same anachicha when you apply, reapply it. Therefore, any which way samasuti is useless. You don't have to bring an excuse of making it three sakara. For making three sakara rupa, I need samasuti, because samasuti makes 2 sakaras and I want 3 sakaras. You don't have to give that excuse. If you say, he says, lakshanasya sakradeva pravritti iti nya, there is one logic. In the lakshya, in the goal, the lakshana, the definition is applied only once. Like, there is this bull's eye, and you have an arrow or a gun. When you fire an arrow or a gun, it hits the bullseye or not only once. If it doesn't, if it didn't hit the bullseye, it does not come back and again search for the bullseye and hit it. No, it happens one, whether it hits or doesn't hit. Similarly, here, this any sutra, if there is a condition, if it is applied once, over. You cannot reapply just because the condition exists. That is what he says. Lakshye lakshanasya sakradeva pravritti. This is the logic. In the place where it is intended, the means should be applied only once. Sakradeva means only once. No. Varnasamamnaye anuswarasya. But I have a different doubt again. What is the doubt? Varnasamamnaye anuswarasya pata bhavat anachtvat tata parasya sakarasya katham anuswaraha pakshe anuswara pakshe dvittumiti. See, in the Varnasamamnaya, there is no anuswara. Varnasamamnaya means in the Maheshwara Sutra, there is no anuswara. Ayundruldur, there is no anuswara. Since there is no anuswara, how can it be doubled by this Anachicha Sutra? Right? So, he says, Pata Bhavat, Anachtuat, and it is not Ach. Therefore, Anach Pare only, you can double it. When there is no Ach, you cannot double it. Therefore, he says, Tataha parasya sakarasya katham anuswara pakshe dittam. Then how can you make it double in the place where it is anuswara? Because ach plus sakara plus yar plus anach. There is no ach before because there is anuswara. Anuswara is not ach. For that he says anuswara visarga iti. There in the tika. Anuswara visarga jihva muliya upadmaniya yamanam akara upari sharshu cha pathasya upasankhyatattvena anuswarasyapi achitvat. In the order anuswara, visarga, jihva muliya, upadmaniya and yama, all of them are clubbed with shar. Sharshu means shar. Okay, so therefore that also should be brought in ach. That is what he says in the commentary. Anuswara visargeti. That is what we see in the Balamanama. Etadcha. Hayavarat Sutre Bhashyastam. How do you know this? In the Hayavarat Sutra, Bhashya, he has made it clear that this Anuswara also should be brought in according because of this tabular column. In Laghu Siddhanta Kaumudi, there is a tabular column which we saw. Based on that tabular column, we are talking about this. Akara upariti. Akara upari. Yamanam akara upari. Yamanam akara upari. Sharshucha. So for that he says, akara upari anuswara. Shar upari anuswara. So, only for akara upari anuswara, not ikara upari, etc. Remember that. Etacha hayavarati. Why? Akara upariti. Ikaradi upari pathe payassu ityado inaha parasya vihitatvam vihitam adesha pratyoti shattam syaditi bhavaha. When it is following ikara, then what happens? That visarga is there, that becomes refa, that is followed by sakara, that turns into shakara because adesha pratyayoho. Therefore, adesha pratyayati shattam syaditi bhavaha. It becomes shakara. Kachittu inaha shaha iti shattam syaditi. Some people think inaha shaha. Because of that sutra, in it becomes shakara. When followed by in, it becomes shakara. So it is not based on that sutra because it is Bhabrama. They have this erroneous knowledge. Why? Tatra visargasya shatva videhe. There visarga, only visarga transforms into shakara, not sakara. Okay? Evamcha. Anunasika Inah Shah, in followed by Visarga, that Visarga becomes Shakara. That's the idea. Okay. Evam cha Anunasika Pakshe, Ekasakaram, Dvisakaram, Trisakaram iti Trini Rupani. Evam Anuswara Pakshepi, Trini Rupani tistam. So in Anunasika, you have one Sakara, two Sakara, three Sakara form. And in Anuswara also, you have one Sakara, two Sakara, three Sakara form, totally six forms. Anu नासिकवतामिति अनुनासिकवतानां त्रयाणां शरहकय इति कद्वित्वे षट्. So we have karta. Okay, now sakara is 1 2 3. Now he is going to the next character kakara. Because of sharahakayah vartika, this kai, which is kakara, when followed by shar, this kai, kakara, becomes doubled. Okay, so there is one kakara rupa and two kakara rupa optionally. So we have sakara, sakara, sakara rupa and sakara, sakara, sakara rupa, which is a anunasika and anunasika. There are three forms for anunasika, three forms for anunasika. For each of them, one kakara and two kakara forms. For each one of them. So we have 6 into 2, 12 forms. That is why he says kadvitve anuswaravatam anuswarasyapi dvitve dwadashah. The anuswara also, if it is doubled, then you get 12 forms. Anunasika eka anunasika pakshe eka dvi tri sakaranam kadvitve trini tadabhave trini iti shadityartha. So when anunasika, when we bring in 1 2 3, we have 6 forms. No, kakarasya achaha paratva abhavat katham anachicha iti dvityam ityatah. The kakara itself is not a ach. Kakara is not followed by ach. Only when it is a anunasika, we have this form, not in anuswara. Okay, so why do you bring in this this doubling for kakara? For he says sharah khaya iti. Sharah parasya khayo devastah iti vartikartha. Shar, following the shar, the khai, whatever khai exists, that khai becomes doubled. That is what is the idea of the vartika. Based on this vartika, we double. Though it is not in the anachicha, it falls under this ambit, this clause. Iti evam cha anunasika pakshe dvikakaraani trikakaraani rupani ekakakarani trini shat rupani sthani. So in anunasika paksha, you have one kakara, 3 forms, and two kakara, 3 forms. In this way, there are 6 forms totally. Anuswara pakshe tu dwadasha rupani iti. But in this case of anuswara, we have 12 forms. How does it become 12? So he says anuswaravatam anuswarasyapi dvitve dwadasha. If the anuswara also becomes doubled, sakara also becomes anuswara, that also becomes doubled, then kakara is there is kakara, there is sakara. So there are 12 forms, 12 forms. That is why he says anuswarasyapi ityapina kakara sangraha. The kakara anuswara, kakara is taken care. Anuswara pakshe eka dvi tri sakaranam rupanam anuswarasya sharshu patasya upasankhyatattvena shartvad dvitva vikalpe sati dvyanuswarani trini. Dvyanuswarani trini eka anuswarani trini iti shat. So in the anuswara, when you, because it is in the shar, if you do doubling, you have one anuswara 3 forms, 2 anuswara 3 forms. In this way, 6 forms. Atha shannabi yesha sharahakaya iti. And for all these 6, if you are going to apply this sharahakaya, then again we have one kakara and 2 kakara forms, therefore 12 forms. Kakarasya dvitva vikalpe sati dvikakarani shat ekakakarani shat iti anuswara pakshe dvadash ityartha. So anuswara, in the sense of, in the case of anuswara, there are 1 kakara and 2 kakara forms. Therefore, since it is already 6 into 2, 12 forms. Okay, we'll see this. Om Purnamadah Purnamidam Purnat Purnamudachyate पूर्णस्य पूर्णमादाय पूर्णमेवावशिष्यते. ओम शांति शांति शांति.